Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you another tutorial on the RE module. This is probably going to be like one of the last, well it probably is the last, not one of the last, because there's not really much more to show you guys other than the match, the search, and well, like the different operators like question mark, dollar sign, and all that. Now, if you guys want to learn more about it, there are some other things in there. They're not that important, but again, always read what it says on python.org about modules. I mean, if you can understand that stuff, it is worded a little bit more complicated, but if you can understand it, you'll be able to understand other coders when they're talking to you. If they're not trying to give you a tutorial and they're just trying to like give you the basic lowdown of what it is, it'll help you to understand what they're saying if you can read the documentation as well. So first I'm going to import the RE module, and what I'm going to be teaching you guys about is the re.sub method. Now, you don't have to worry about this count and flag stuff. It doesn't really matter. You can do some stuff with it, but it's not important. The first three arguments are what you really want to focus on: pattern, replacement, and string. Now, if we make a string real fast, we'll have that equal to this is a string, or wait, actually we'll say that is a owl. And the reason we're using a instead of an is because we're going to replace a, and so that's it's kind of a practical example. So what we would do is we would say re.sub equals, and then oops, my bad, not equals, re.sub, and then our pattern, which is parenthesis star dot star parentheses, and then parentheses a, and parentheses dot star end parentheses. And basically that says that there's two words, there's some amount of words before a and there's some words after a, and we want to replace that pattern with those words, and then and then some words, just like that. And we say we want to do it to the string. Now if everything works out fine, our string should now be that is an owl and not that is a owl. I forgot to actually use it on the string, but yeah, I'm not even supposed. I also forgot. You're not supposed to put another pattern here. You're just supposed to say exactly what you want to replace. So my bad. We do string is now equal to re.sub, and then the pattern that is in it. So parentheses dot star parentheses, and then a parentheses dot star parentheses, and we want to replace that with that is an owl. I want that to do that to string, and string is now that is an owl. Sorry about that first part. It did kind of show you what it does. It returns the replacement string that you tell it to, so it returns this, and that's why you can assign your string to this function and still get the replacement string, is because that's the only thing that's returned. What happens is it compares this pattern to this string, and when it finds this pattern in the string, it replaces all of this with all of this, and that's why it works the way it does. Now this is pretty convenient, especially if you're trying to like edit stuff. For example, I've decided that I'm not going to move on to another language completely. I'm also going to be still teaching Python, because a lot of you guys still like Python, and that's okay. I like the language too. It's the first one I knew. It was the only one I knew for a really long time. But yeah, so I'm still going to be doing tutorials on this, but I will also move on to the other language as well. Anyways, next time I'll show you guys the URL lib2 module and urlib module. And those will allow you to mess with HTML code from other websites. And this would be a perfect example. Let's say someone they just did their HTML really badly because they don't know the HTML, even though it's really easy to learn, that you can mess up in it. And so you could say something like re.sub less than h1 greater than, and then like dot star with and then they go like that. They don't even close the tag. This is for if you know HTML, by the way, because if you don't, you may not understand what that means. But then you could replace it with like well, what you would want to do first is get that dot star returned to you somehow, and then write that dot star into a variable and then put that in the replacement. But basically, like, if they just had something like this where they didn't close a tag properly, you could just replace it with like properly closed tags like that. And so that's another really good use for it. If you guys don't know, you should learn more about the urlib modules if you're kind of like wanting to see it now, because those things are pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, like it. It always helps. Comment with any questions you may have, or just normal comments, and subscribe for future videos. I'll be seeing you guys later. Have a good day.